Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Daisha. I am the owner of PGL Planners and this is my YouTube channel where we do everything faith and planning, and welcome to today's video. I am so excited because it is time for another unboxing, y'all. It is time for January's unboxing. This is the first box of 2025. I cannot believe that I'm finally getting into 2025 stuff. It's crazy to me. I'll be able to finally set up my planner and all of that because I did not set up my planner for 2025. I wanted to just wait until the new year to do it, so I'm super excited. And anyways, this box is very different from what you're probably expecting. We're going to look at the stickers on my iPad mini just because it's a little bit easier to see. The screen is just short enough to fit in camera when you're talking about the sticker sheets because they're vertical. And then we will look at the PDFs on my other iPad. So starting out with the sticker sheet, we're looking at about 36 pages of items. And let me make sure I'm on the right page because y'all know I have a terrible habit, and I'm not, of being on the wrong page when I start these. So I want to make sure I'm on the right page. I hope you all are having a wonderful day so far, and I hope you're excited. Let me bring y'all in. Okay, I've probably cut all of that out, so you probably didn't hear me adjusting the camera, but we're gonna go ahead and get started with our sticker sheets. So this box is going to be themed around florals and ice, and I love it so much. But the actual storyline, because you guys know I like to have some kind of theme is transformation. And what better way to think of transformation than the transformation from winter to spring? Granted, we're just starting winter today. It's the first day of winter. But I just really wanted a shift in the designs. I needed one. I was getting really tired of the cozy stickers and things like that. And I mean, how could you get tired of it? But as a designer, a lot of them hold the same color palettes. And it's really hard to stand out as a shop during these times of year because we all kind of do the same themes. And so I really wanted to just stick my leg out and try something a little different. And so January's box is absolutely adorable. These are not transparent. The white is there. So when you do put these on top of a color, you're going to be able to see the white. So it is going to be visible. And there's a very slight January script up here. It's very slight because if you put this on a dark view like some of our color papers, you'll be able to see it. Otherwise, if you don't want it there, it doesn't have to be there. We have the January mini months over here, a Monday and a Sunday start. And of course, we have our big Jan, and then 2025, since it's the new year, I wanted to give us the year. I normally don't do the year in here, but since it's the new year. And then I have our hex codes down here, and it's featured with flowers and a snowflake because that's what this box is kind of themed around. And then we have our paper clips. I love these. It's something about this texture that's bringing in that iciness with the springiness. And I know we're nowhere near spring, but bear with me. This box just makes sense to me. I just love it. And what I really like is that it actually matches the colors of my winter candles my husband got me. I'm so in love with it. But anyways, so we do have some beautiful paper clips here. And then we have some labeling stickers here that are really good for labeling things. They fit here, and I was trying to consolidate the pages a little bit because we were headed toward 40 pages, and I was like, that's just a bit much. And just to give you all a little perspective, there's 386 stickers in this set. I organized this 2 times over in one day. So I organized 772 stickers in one sitting. I was so done after I finished, y'all. So please use these sticker sheets. Do please use the sticker sheets because wow, the amount of time it takes. These are my favorite date dots to date. I love the way I designed these. I took, of course, and put the number 1 in our font for this month, and then I wrote it, and then I took one of the elements, and I was really I was going to go with one of the busier elements, but it was something about this, just this little bud that reminded me of winter. Like, just not sprouted, it's just a bud. There's ice on it. Like, it just really took me over the top with the theme that I was going for. And so I am so in love with these date dots, and I will be putting them inside of my organizer in my planner so that I can use them over and over again when time passes. I'll probably put all of my favorite date dot sets inside of my organizer for me to quickly grab what I need inside of Zoom Notes. I've been thinking about doing that, and I really want to do it. I normally would put it in the elements thingamajig, but I think if they're already sized for me and they're already laid out like this, it'll be even easier for me to be going like, oh, the 12th through the 21st, let me circle that and copy it really quick. So those are our date dots. And then these are our days of the week. They are done the same way. So even though you may not be able to see this pink, the white is still there. So if you layer things on top, it's going to show. And then, of course, we have that slight little writing of the script at the top. And this is perfect for if you have a darker color page, which we do have those now. So then we have our script. I am going to do the same thing I did with the last box and highlight some of my favorites. I did make Yahweh and Jesus and Christ a little bit bigger on purpose, and rest and New Year, because these are things that I'm going to be using frequently. But I recommend finding the words that you know you're going to be using and just highlighting those so that when you go to plan, it's easier for you to find. It worked out really well for me last month, so I recommend maybe doing that just so that these are easier to locate, because I kid you not, every time I go to plan and I use these and it's not highlighted, I'm like, where is this word? I know it's in here. And now we have our little verse situations. I told you all I was going to be making some more of these, and these are based around transform. And so each verse has a different one. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay. Each verse has, not each verse, each circle has a different verse on them. And I put established 2025 because we're trying to be transformed in 2025, y'all. So each of these verses gives you something about transformation. You can always dig deeper and read the full chapter that these come from, which I highly recommend. That way you get the context and you're not reading things out of context. Whenever I do verses like this, I tend to always read the full chapter, or I'll listen to it as I'm doing whatever it is I'm doing. That way I understand what the context is for this verse versus me just taking this little piece and like running with it. So I highly recommend you do that. But these are so super cute to pop on a day view or to use in a devotional or whatever the case may be. And yeah, we can start our journaling thing too. So I'm super excited that I'll be able to use my daily journal thing, because I might use the daily journal with these to kind of like, I don't know. I'm just so excited to finally use the full planner because I haven't gotten a chance to do that yet. And then we have our Yahweh stickers up here, our sheets. I love these so much. I put the Yahwehs at the top so that way when we put them in our pockets, we'll be able to see them. And I use the script from this month's box as well as the print. Of course, for my newer ladies, I always include the purchase link for the fonts that I use in the boxes in case you really love them and you want to use them in your planner. They will be available on your newsletter. All you'll have to do is click the link and you can go into purchase. It is an affiliate link, so if you do purchase the font, you are helping me out. But anywho, and then I gave us some girlies. They are so adorable. I love this so much. I actually had to do the colors myself because it only came with this particular girly here. And it came with this particular girly here. And I wanted to give us as many of like variations as I could. So I had to do some color theory here so that they could all fit. But it was so much fun and they look so cute and I love them so much. They're adorable. And then we have our elements here. They are cream outlined instead of white outlined. That way you can see that cream outlining on each of the stickers. That way it feels like a sticker and it doesn't get lost in the sauce. This is one of the things I like to do, especially if you're talking about people who like to layer pieces or you're talking about those pattern papers. What helps to make it stand out as a sticker is if it is outlined. And because our pages are already white, I went ahead and did a cream. And for some reason, it's something about the cream outlining that neutralizes some of the colors in the stickers this month. And you see there are some winter elements in these stickers, which is one of the many reasons why I did it, because I'm like, yeah, there are winter florals in here, but it feels so good. And of course, one of the things that transformation has to do with is being made over. And so I thought, how perfect is it to have some little makeup bits in here for us as we are transforming for the year of 2025 and getting ourselves together. And who are we doing it for? Our King of Kings, our Lord of Lords. Oh my goodness, I love this so much. And then, of course, we have some florals. Some of these are just so pretty. I'm going to have to probably put them away in my little area where I'm going to have all of my favorite stickers. Like this hat is definitely a favorite piece. These florals here, this pink up against this blue, I cannot. Look at this purple. It's like the prettiest purple. Oh my gosh. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm sorry, you all. Sneeze attack. I'm trying not to sneeze in the camera. But look at this blue, y'all. Look at that up against that color. It's something about this kit that also makes me feel really happy. And I feel like we're going to need that this month. I don't know why, but I just feel like we're going to need that extra boost of like excitement and just like, it's okay. Trust in the Lord. He's transforming things. Don't worry. Don't get caught up in the world. Don't get caught up in all the things. Stay planted in him. Like, I know he guided my choice with this box. I know we're going to need it. Anyways. So now we have the next page, more floral elements. These have a little bit more wintry elements going on, just brighter colors. So your little cranberries or berries, whatever these are called, y'all. You know what I'm talking about. The little lantern with the candle. Y'all, look at this. Look how pretty it is. It's just one of those boxes, y'all, where it's just stinking pretty. Like the elements are just so cute. And more elements. These are so much fun. I love these little buds. And look how bright and pink this one is. And if any of your shops are running sales, you know, those after Christmas sales, all of those things that we're going to be catching. I know I'm going to be looking out because there are items that maybe you couldn't get right away, or maybe you're waiting to be on sale for next Christmas. I love shopping for Christmas decor after Christmas. That is the time to go ahead and stock up for next year on lights, on ornaments, because they all go on super sale before they start bringing in the Valentine's Day stuff. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I did put a little sale thing here in case you all wanted to mark those, because yeah, this is the time to shop. And then I did give you guys a little empty sign here. And we have these gorgeous little elements, and of course book, because you can do this for your planner, you can do this for the book club, whatever the case may be. It's just so pretty, y'all. Next, we have these gorgeous sticker sheets. You can use these to mark when sticker launches are coming out for your favorite shops. You can use these as just overall labels in your spread. You can make these nice and big over a page and put a Dutch door over it if you just want this for like a background. If you're using Zoom Notes, you can turn the opacity down. If you're using Pinly, you can turn the opacity down and use these as like patterns for the background of your pictures. There's so many ways to use these, but I'm so excited because they are just so pretty. I love them. And then if you have letters that you have to send out, thank you letters for like gifts and things like that, then you have this here. I was kind of thinking about like, what is it that we do during the New Year's or after the holidays, and thank you letters are something that most people will do. So if you have like a list of people you want to send these out to, you can do this. You can also do saving envelopes with this if you want to build a view. You know how you will mark what you're saving for, which I'm going to be using this for that, which is why I'm bringing it up. What you're saving for, you can put a picture of what it is over here and put the amount each time of how much is in there. You can even do the math over here, whatever floats the boat. But these would be a really cute saving envelopes little sticker if you wanted to do that. And then we have these cute little circles. These are good for like labels, good for your month views if there's something that needs to stand out for you. They're just so pretty. And you can also use these as date dots if you want to make your own. These little circles that are a little bit empty, you can put a thick number on and it will work just fine. And you can also use these as, what do you call them? Week situations. Like if you want to make your own week view, you can use these empty circles and then maybe put some of the decorated ones around. There's just so much you can do with this box, y'all. There's so much. It's not limited by any stretch of the imagination. Give me 1 second. Before I started filming, I made the mistake of going out there in my robe because we feed the cats in the neighborhood along with our neighbor like 2 houses up. And it's colder outside, so cats need to eat more food. So I did go out there to give some food, and my ankles were getting tore up by the wind, y'all. It's cold. Okay, so anyways, now we have a little bit of a newer product that I want to test out with the ladies that are using the box. We're going to see how we feel about it, that kind of thing. There's 2 new products in the box this month. One is a PDF set, and then there's this. So These little pages here are so super cute, and you can put them on the left side of your week view where it's empty. These boost that faith situation. What I mean by that is, like, I've been using the planner obviously for December, and I have not gotten a chance to use the faith bits that are in the planner, as far as like the ones that are pre-linked, like the prayer situation and like the bottom faith like situation. But just looking at it, those are more once a month things, and I was like, what do we have weekly that we can do outside of building our own situation if you don't necessarily have time to build your own devotional? And that's kind of me. I loved doing the devotional, but something like this within my week to do for the full week feels a little bit more realistic for my schedule, outside of listening to the Bible, reading the Bible when I have time. And so what these are faith stats. So you'll put a verse for the full week, because this is going to be on your week view. You can use this alone too. You don't have to use it for your week view. You'll put a prayer up here for the week, because there's nothing on the week view that really lets you do this. And then you have Bible books this week that you'll be reading. You can also do this for chapters. So if you're reading a Bible book for the month and you want to go ahead and put the chapters that you're going to be reading and mark them off as you do them for the week, then you can do that. People you're praying for, taking a break from, as far as like things that you need to take a break from, whether that's social media or maybe that's whatever it is that you know maybe is taking up too much of your time, or it's causing you some problems in your faith. Writing it down and having to look at that every time you do your faith check-in will hold you accountable. I am struggling with coming off of the break of taking a break from, coming into what are you struggling with. Those things might be causing your struggles, so having that parallel there will help you figure out what you need to do to clean it up. And then your faith focus for that week. What are the things you're focusing on? Are you focusing more on reading specific portions of the Bible? In this instance, it's transformation month for us, so we'll be focusing on transforming our spirits and transforming the way that we are, looking at the things that we can get rid of for the new year, all of those things. And so I feel like this is the perfect little tidbit to have for the new year. I'm super excited to use these on the week view. And then these ones are blank. And the reason why I did this is because we'll talk about it in a minute, but if you need the other side of your week view and you can't sacrifice that space for this, that's fine. I still gave some little pattern ones here, and it just says this week at the top. And so it'll allow you to have like a really pretty much pre-decorated background here. And I'll show you all what I mean when we move over into, actually, let me just do it really quick. Let me show you all what I mean. So you can see what I'm talking about. 1 second. Okay, so I'm in a week view right now. I know it's really tiny, but this is the side I'm talking about. And so if we wanted to do like a little check-in, if we wanted to do the faith bit, we can put this here, right? And just stretch her out and put her right on top of our thingamajig here. And so then we would have that on that side. So automatically we can plan our week and then get over here and get into our faith, right? So that's nice. But if you don't have time for that and you just want a decorative piece where you don't have to worry about stickers, because sometimes we're like that as women. We don't have time for things, right? We got a lot going on as it is. So when you don't have time for stickers, putting this over here with a this week and then putting more functional pieces like widgets, note paper, whatever on the other side is very useful. And so I really do like this product. I did get the sizing right for this side of the paper. If you missed that, some of the sizing was off a little bit for the left side, and I would tell you guys to just kind of shrink it in. Well, I fixed it myself, so moving forward, all of the left side papers will be corrected. So that is what I'm talking about when I say this side of the weekly view. Okay, so moving on. Now we're getting into our pockets. And so you guys know I have the pre-made pockets in case you just don't have the time. And I really wanted to play up the colors in this box. This box is really colorful, even though it's kind of subtle in its own way. It's colorful, but it's not like loud, if you will. And so I wanted to play with that because the colors do play well together. We have some very adorable binder clips over here. They're so super cute. I love them so much. And then we have our little paper stacks over here, and I did just do a transparent one this time. And so these are perfect to go literally in your pocket. You can write on these, but you're not really going to see your handwriting that well. These are more decorative pieces. If you have a church flyer or a flyer from somewhere, you can always set this on top, you know, and just kind of play with it that way. And then we have our editable pockets, which I showed you all how to use products like these in the PGL 101 series. So if you're curious about that or you're unsure about it, definitely check it out. I will try to remember to put a card here, but if I forget to do it, then just know it is in the 101 2025 like playlist situation. Go over there and I have explained how to use these, and it works the same in all apps. So you don't have to worry about, well, can you show this in Pinly or can you show this in GoodNotes? It works the same, okay? I promise. It's the same concept. Then when you slide over here, we have the skinnier pockets over here. These are so adorable. I love these for like those week views where you still need your room, but you kind of want a pocket. Those skinny ones do the job. And these Polaroids are extra special to the box this month because this is going to let you all visualize what it is I have been trying to describe. The flowers in the snow, y'all. These right here. This is what I'm talking about. Look. Look at this little cottagecore situation happening with snow. This is what I'm referring to. And then, of course, this gorgeous, like, winter wonderland house, because why not? But literally, this is what I'm talking about when I say, like, it's snowy, but there's still flowers. That's what this box is all about, okay? And transformation. And, of course, you're getting your empty Polaroids, not Polaroids. And the good thing about these, now I really do hate warping stickers, and I really can't stand, it's a pet peeve of mine, and if you've been with me for years, I actually made a video showing you how you can avoid warping stickers, but these Polaroids are actually quite forgiving, so if you do need a skinnier Polaroid or a little bit of a longer one, you can shrink these in. These are okay to warp in my book. I've done it before and it works just fine, but yeah, I am not a fan of warp stickers. And if you don't know what a warp sticker is, I'm going to show you real quick what I'm talking about. A warp sticker is when you do this. Oh, I hate that so much, y'all. I can't stand that. If you're trying to resize a sticker, always pull from the corner. Do not do this and then trying to shrink it down. We're corner girlies here, all right? Pull it from the corner to resize it, okay? That's how you keep the ratio of the sticker so you don't lose the quality of the sticker. That video is on my channel. It's old, but I'm sure what I said in that video still stands true. And then we have these gorgeous vellum papers. It says January, a year of transformation. I love these so much. Look how pretty. Y'all, look how pretty they are. They're so pretty. They're meant to be transparent so that you can layer them on top of things. And they are just so gorgeous. This is the closed binder situation, and this is the open binder situation. And then we're getting into these. I'm only going to show the first set. After that, you guys know I've explained multiple times. The difference in the variations is going to have to do with your rings. So just know that. I'm not giving you the same thing over and over again just to fill it up. No, I'm giving you the same thing because the rings do need to change. It's one of the challenges of doing a planner with rings and making accessories for it is that you do need the rings there to be like they need to match up, basically. And so these are our cute little Dutch door divider thingies. I love these so much. They're super versatile and they're not going anywhere. I love them. I love them. They're worth the hassle. Organizing these and making these take the longest because I have to do it in 3 different variations for however many sets I do. But it's so worth it, y'all. And then we have the blue. Love it. So pretty. And then we have the really pretty pink. It's so adorable. Super, super cute. And then these are the variations. Open ring. You get the gist. You get the gist. And then this is it facing that way with the word still going this way. So you can still read it and it's still open ringed. All right. Now we're moving into the pocket inserts here. These are so pretty, y'all. I love the combos that happen here with the pink and the blue. It just, whichever one, look, whichever variation you like. If you're more of a purpley girl and you like your lavenders, then this one's going to be the one for you. If you're more of a pinky girl and you love all of the pinks, then this is for you. And then we have some little papers here with the swirly clip, which are always really nice for pockets and things. And then we have our link markers here. We got the ones you can write on, the ones you can write on up here at the top, and then the ones where when you don't need to write, but you know what the link is for, then you can use these down here. The link markers are game changing. I have been using them non-stop. Give me 1 second. I've got my kiddos upstairs playing in their rooms, and I've got their monitors over here, and I was just making sure my son was not like going out in the hallway, because oh my goodness, the shenanigans that can ensue. I'm hiding Christmas gifts in my closet and stuff, so I'm trying to make sure that they do not venture anywhere else. Okay, so anyways, then we have this variation. Once again, it's about the rings. These are the open ring pocket inserts here. And then we have our notepad papers. I gave one with the pattern and then with the background without the pattern, that way you can play with these. And I'm going to show you all, we'll see in a few, what these are really good for, and just overall that particular PDF view I think is going to be fun. And then we have our widgets, y'all. We know what these are. These have been consistently used by me. I don't know, I just really like the consistency of these. I like knowing that they're there when I need them. The devotional one, the this week one. I have not done the list one yet. I probably will end up doing it at some point or another, which is why they're here. It's nice to know I have the option. The color coding for sure, I found will work best for me during the month and my month dashboard. So these are definitely not going anywhere, because I love the way my month came out, and I love the way my monthly dashboard came out. It was super easy to read, and so yeah, literally love. So that is the last page of the sticker set. That is all 386 elements of cute adorableness that we're getting this month. It is so lovely and so nice. And of course, if you are new here and you're seeing this, I do these sticker sheets for Samsung Notes and for GoodNotes. I use Zoom Notes, and I drag my stickers from GoodNotes into Zoom Notes, and it will work that way for a multitude of apps. Same thing with Samsung Notes sticker sheet. Samsung Notes works hand in hand with the OS of your tablet, so you can drag and drop those Samsung stickers into Penly if you want to. So just keep that in mind. Even though it's not a Samsung Notes, not a Penly sticker sheet, you can still use it. And I've got so many Penly Plan With Me's showing you all that I've done that, like literally a ton. So definitely check those out if you're still confused or you kind of want to see. Now, some of them are older. I have a couple of them that are newer, but they still stand firm. There have been a few updates in Penly, and I did show myself using those updates, but it is essentially the same. So those particular tutorials still stand. All right, so the first PDF set that we're going to be looking at is what I was saying. I was like kind of alluding to it, but I didn't really get into it. If you still want to use this faith stats, this faith stats weekly thingamajig here, and you don't want it on your week view, I've created a pre-done one for you. So you can write notes over here or whatever the case may be, but the stats are over here for you to use still, and you can link them behind each week using the link markers. I'm going to be using this because I will likely need my left side. Actually, no. Actually, yes. It's probably going to be half and half, because when I return to work, I am going to need my whole week view. But while I'm off, I can use this on my week view. I did create these pre-made ones because I was like, if I give them this and then I don't give them anything else, like who's going to have the time during the holidays to be building something like this up? Why not have something that's already done? That way, even during the holiday season when we're busiest, we're still able to take that time out to check in with the Lord. Because at the end of the day, this is all about God anyways. We literally should be spending as much time as possible with Him. It is so important. And so I like to give you all tools to do so, especially testing out different ways that you can do this. And so I give different variations of the 3 colors that kind of stand out in this month's box to me. And it's all, like I said, it's pre-done. So you don't have to worry about it. Just pop it behind your week view, put a little link marker on your week view to this, and you can fill it in for each week. That way you know, like, even if you didn't do a devotional, or even if you didn't get around to doing that word study you wanted to do, you still spent time checking in with the Lord one way or another. And you can do what you will with this side. If you want to put some of those verses that stood out to you during church, or things you want to just really note or pay close attention to, they're over here. There are some study inserts and things like that inside of the Etsy shop, but I am aware that not everyone is built for those yet, or not everyone is on that level to be able to be doing those. And outside of that, not everyone has time to do those every single week. So I feel like this is a good way to kind of do those, do like some kind of faith bit in your week without having to do an in-depth study every single week. And so I did want to include these. I think that these are going to be super useful. And like I said, they're in 3 different variations, so you can use them throughout the weeks behind your week view. I love these. I cannot wait to try them out. Like I said, the box is one of those things where I get to play around with new products and things like that. And then of course, whatever we love goes into next year's planner. Excuse me. Okay, this next view was a request from Mel and Brona. I did create your daily view that you guys used a lot. And it's just a 2-sided daily view. This is perfect for those who want to play with daily viewing but don't want to have to link multiple because you're getting 2 on one set. I did have stuff over here in the original daily view, but I decided after looking through you guys' planner views to nix those. You can always add things to make trackers and stuff like that, but I noticed looking that you guys kind of covered those trackers up, which is perfectly fine. I love looking at your planner views. That's how I kind of know what to do. So if you guys are hoping for products from me or have certain opinions about certain products, if you're not posting how you're planning, even if you do a before the pin because you want to keep maybe your personal information private, that's still very helpful because I do look and I'm able to create products based off of that. That way, you know, whatever I'm creating is something that's useful for you. And so this is that week view. It's super simple. You just mark which day, week view. This is that day view, y'all. Mark which day you're in. Do your schedule over here. I did not put numbers because everyone wakes up at different times. I don't want you to have to cover up nothing. It's blank. Then you have work tasks at the bottom and home tasks at the bottom as well. And then you have this big old blank area here to play around with widgets, pictures, stickers, whatever the case may be. And that is that day view, y'all. All right, now last but certainly not least are our covers. I'm not doing a custom setup this month because I want to test something out. I'm trying to see. I've been doing custom setups for about 2.5 years. I know it was one of the first products I came out with that felt super creative, and I think that was within my first year of owning the shop. So about 2.5 years. And I know that not everyone uses them. So I want to see, will we miss them if they're not there? Would we prefer to just have covers? Because obviously the setup of the desk is adorable. I love it. It is my zhuzh. I absolutely love it. However, it is a heavy file, and I do normally have to compress those because it does weigh the planner down. So I'm thinking to myself, are we okay with just having the covers? And then maybe if we have the covers, would we like to have maybe customized little items that we can put on our own desk, like things to play with? So for this month, we are only doing the covers just to see if we even care to have the desks. If we don't want the desks, then we can do maybe little items that you can put on the background of your planner. Or if we miss the desks, then they will absolutely make their way back in. If you need a desk for this month, don't forget that your freebie last month was a pink winter vibe like situation. So if you're looking for that, that is available. Some of those looked Christmassy, but some of them look just pure wintry. So if you want one, there are those for free inside of the Discord for GOE members. But if you want to purchase, those are also available in the Etsy shop. So this is the first cover. I love it so much. It's probably the one I'm going to use first. And then this is the second one. I will probably use this one second. I'm literally going to make my way through all these covers because I love all of them so very much. And somehow, like, they do give that winter feeling. Like, this gives me winter. This gives me winter. I just love it so much. And then this is more like pretty, and it's white and it's bright. It's gorgeous. My gosh. And will definitely get used. But super, super cute. And I'll show you all how you'll do it. It's in GoodNotes right now because I don't want my cloud sync on Zoom Notes to mess up, but it works the same. You can drag and drop these covers right in. So say if I want to use this white one here, I'm just going to slightly tilt it to line up with my cover here, and then boom. And so now I have that cover on top of the block. That's what I was saying. I'm trying to figure out if we will even miss the desk because this background is very simplified and it's very pretty. But I know some of my ladies do enjoy playing with the desks. So we'll decide. We'll decide this month. But know that I've noticed I don't see a lot of people using it. So I want to see if it's even a thing. Otherwise, I can just put custom setups in Etsy, and if you want it, you can buy it. That way, I'm not giving things that you don't use in the box. But look at how cute. Oh my gosh, I love that. So, anyways, that is it, you guys. That is this month's box in a nutshell. You have a very fully loaded sticker sheet. You have 2 new PDFs to try and play out with your planner. And then you have 4 gorgeous covers to play with. You all, I am so excited to set up my planner. I will have my January setup more than likely up this weekend. I am going to be doing in some filling. I'm going to be doing some filling in on my planner and kind of just filming it. The setup will be voiced over, you guys, and sped up, just because a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be filling in is personal. I do need to think as I'm filling these things in. This is my actual planner, so I do want to be genuine. It's hard to kind of talk and do that at the same time. And also, I don't want this video to be super, super long, and it likely will be if I do it that way in real time, because there's a lot to really fill out. And so it will be voiced over. I will talk you all through what I'm doing and try to stay on topic. I won't get so chatty, so you guys can actually follow along even still. And I am going to be taking a break, you all. Once that goes up, there's going to be a little bit of a break in my YouTube videos. I won't be back until January 6th. And even then, a video will likely not go out until the weekend of that week. I'm looking forward to this break. I really do need it. I did put an announcement out on the Discord of what that will look like for my Discord ladies and what that will look like for my Patreon ladies. But as far as social media, you guys won't see me. I'm going to be gone. But for my Discord and Patreon ladies, you guys will see little tidbits here or there of me. And of course, I'll still be monitoring the Discord. But yes, it is break time. I desperately need it. So if you're like, no, I'm going to miss your videos, I have like 556 videos at this point. Once this goes up, 556 videos of content. I know there is no way everyone has watched all 556. So there's tons of content to keep you busy while you're planning. If you want to watch some Plan With Me's, maybe check out some of my older ones, see how I used to plan, see how that's changed for me now, all of those things. But anyways, y'all, God bless. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. I will see you during the January setup, and then after that, I will see you in 2025. God bless, and have a wonderful set of holidays. Bye.